many sights to see.
Hello traders, Gary Wagner with WFGForex.com, your daily market update for Forex Gold. It is Friday, the 7th day of May, and this is the Daily Reports Weekend Review. What a phenomenal week we have experienced here in the gold market. New contract record highs in the euro-dollar gold spread. The U.S. dollar gold spread in Forex Gold breaking that psychological $1,200 an ounce barrier and attempting to form a base there. Forex Gold is currently trading at 1208 as we wind down this week in trading. Let's quickly recap the trades that we were involved in this week. We did exit profitably out of two trades. The first trade began a week ago in which we entered the market at 1056. That is right in this area. We did trail our stops up, and in fact when we trailed it to 1170 here, I think we were very fortunate in that we were stopped out here, but we could have been stopped out much lower as the market did have a round of profit taking and bargain hunters buying the dip pushed the market back up. So we were able to capture that part of the market. Then just yesterday we did buy this breakout at 1176, 1177 right in here. And we pulled profits at 1198. We pulled our profits at 1198. We are currently sitting neutral in the market. Now, the market has seemed to found some tentative resistance. My overall feeling interim turn is we're absolutely going to make a play and take out the record top above 1220. However, I'm not convinced we're going to do it immediately. Right here, if we follow this top over, and that's just above 1212, what you'll notice is we have hit what I'll call a double top. A double top is simply in which you have equal highs in which they cannot take them out. The other thing that I am noticing is you have a tremendous range on this trading day. However, the real body, of course, is the relationship between the open and the close in candlesticks is forming a star formation. It's a star formation in the evening position. Now, a small-bodied candle which gaps above or below is simply what is called a star. If it's very small, meaning the open close are identical or very close, it's called a doji. They typically do appear at the tops and bottoms of the markets. This doji and inverted hammer here, this shooting star here, this shooting star over here. You notice a series of dojis here, and again an inverted hammer here. However, what we also see as the market is in a roar, meaning it's moving aggressively to the upside, typically in the downside you won't get it as much, you tend to have what I'll call breathing areas, such as right in here, in which the market is just kind of pulling profits, it's gathering its thoughts, so to speak, and then it makes another push to the upside. Or something like this, where you've had this hammer, and when you see this hammer, what tends to happen is you get the round of profit taking. However, bulls are able to buy the dip and push it back up. So the question now becomes, is this one star-like character that we're witnessing now, is that a star that's going to form in the evening position and be indicative just of breathing room as we saw in here, or will it form what's called a three-river evening star? The three-river evening star is a three-candle pattern. It is followed after a defined uptrend, which we've absolutely had. You get a large white candle, you get a star at the top, and then on the following trading session, you get a black candle, and thereby forming this three-day pattern. Now, my personal sentiment is I don't think we're going to see this kind of sell-off. However, what I do want to do is we've had an excellent week. We've pulled $14 on our first trade, $22 on our second trade, a total of $36. I want to sideline ourselves in the market, see how the information is digested over the weekend, and look to see how the market trades Sunday, primarily Monday, because Sunday tends to be fairly quiet. Also, as we have been talking about all week, I believe that we are currently in our C wave in terms of our Elliott Wave count. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2 and 4 being our corrective waves, our impulse waves being 1, 3, and 5, and witnessing our bottom right here as A. The market begins to turn around, and we've certainly seen that. You can see that this corrective wave is very, very, very short in nature. The other thing that we want to take credence to is the fact that typically the A wave and the C wave, in terms of its comparison, the C wave is going to be, in terms of length, 1, 2, 1. I absolutely believe at this point that we are forming a base at this critical area of 1200, 1200 per ounce. We have had 2 solid days right now of closes above that area. If we can continue to form this base throughout Sunday and Monday, the trading activity next week, my sentiment is we are going to be racing to take out this all-time high. The other factor that we absolutely want to pay very, very particular attention to is what's going on in the euro-dollar gold spread. Now, this is the euro-dollar spread against gold, currently trading at 949.28. An interesting day also forming. What we're seeing here is a small-bodied candle, very, very similar to what we're witnessing in the dollar spread against gold. And it also shows potential, and I underline that, potential sign of hitting a tentative top. Let's look at it this way, traders. We had this one double top here at 864 euro dollars per ounce of gold. Since it broke over that, it really hasn't looked back. Fundamentally, when you consider this following statement, would you rather be holding gold right now, or would you rather be holding euro dollars right now with all of the fundamental news that's going on with the recovery package with Greece, the potential for Spain and Portugal also to add to that? I would certainly rather sell euro dollars and buy gold. I would certainly not be comfortable at this point selling my gold to buy euro dollars, and that's basically the assumption you make when you look at this market. Overall, I'm extremely bullish, very, very bullish on the gold market over the next couple of months. And I want to leave you traders with this thought. I've put up a weekly chart of gold spread against the US dollars, and I want you to take note of something. This is the record top that we hit back December 2nd, in which gold breached 1220. I think 1224 was the high. However, on a closing basis, you notice that it closed well below because, of course, it sold off on the following days. In terms of a weekly chart, our record top was actually breached, and we are at historical highs in terms of a closing price on a weekly chart on the US dollar gold chart, Forex Gold. I cannot say enough in terms of the bullish sentiment that I have. Traders, it's been an exceptional week. We were able to pull off 2 very, very profitable trades. We caught roughly 50% of the move, maybe 55%, but I want to leave you with this thought. There was a gentleman named Herbert Hoyle who was one of the top stock traders back in the 50s. And he was interviewed, and they asked him how does he credit his success when so many speculators in the market consistently do not make money? He paused for a second and he says, well, I guess the reason for my success is I always sell too soon. This has been Gary Wagner with WFGForex.com, your daily market update for Forex Gold. Have a great weekend, and wishing you, as always, good trading. We'll talk to you on Sunday. Bye bye.